What's up, guys? Good morning. I'm a little bit late today. I'm sorry. We're also gonna have a kind of a short day today. We got some stuff we got to go do a little bit later. Let me get some music playing. I'm sorry. We're also gonna have a kind of. There we go. Yeah. So we are gonna be gonna be a quick stream for today. We're gonna be streaming a little bit, but yeah. What's up, Sean, Andrew, Dave, Floor, Robert, DS, 6'5", Rhino. Hey, what's up, team? We also have FL. We have FL and JD.com earnings. Let me know what you guys think. Those earnings are released. JD.com already dropped their earnings. Came in at 88-cent profit per share. Beat 63-cent estimates. Put it up on screen. Yeah, I got some matcha. What do we have going on next week here? Let me check the economic calendar for next week. I know we got some stuff happening. Let me see if we can look at it for next week. I'm pretty sure we have let me start it. Let's look at the economic calendar for next week. All right, next week's the holiday weekend. All right, so nothing big Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, we got the NBA purchase. We got durable good orders and jobless claims. Wednesday. So jobless claims are Wednesday of next week. I guess Thursday is the stock market closed. Looks like it. No, Friday is. Yeah, next week's a very slow week. What about earnings next week? Zoom, Dell, Urban Outfitters, GDS, Best Buy, DKS, Dollar Tree, Nordstrom, Autodesk, HP, Guess. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday. Is the market closed Thursday next week? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Look at the Monday and the week after that. So next week's very slow in terms of earnings. Holiday weekend. Billy the next week after that. CrowdStrike. Nothing really big for earnings. We don't really have any big earnings until the next earnings season. CRM, Snowflake, Salesforce, Splunk, Victoria's Secret, Box.com, Lazy Boy, and a few other ones. Kroger, Dollar Tree, Big Lots. Nothing really big though. These aren't really super relevant. But yeah, you can see JD.com did drop their numbers. Charge Point, so CHPT has earnings, but nothing really big until December. The next Fed minutes, I think, is next week, right? Wait. The next Fed minutes is next week, I believe. This music's a little bit too much for me in the morning, if I'm being honest. Close Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, and close 1 p.m. on Friday. Okay, got you. No, trading was it was a small losing day. The market really wasn't that great yesterday. Like we lost like $100 or something like that. The market was very choppy all the way until even most of the day yesterday was choppy. We broke out at a little bit of a trend in between, but like we hung it up after. Market didn't look good until like 11 o'clock. You know, so that's like 12:30 market time. Market was just garbage, man. Just didn't look good. Didn't look good. I'm trying to see when the next Fed minutes report is. Let me see. Here it is. Next Fed meeting is going to be December 14th. December 13th and 14th. The next Fed minutes report is going to be Wednesday of next week. So Wednesday of next week, we get the Fed minutes report. Hey, thank you, Matt. Hey, nice, Mark. No, I didn't feel anything, bro. Depends on what time it was, man. I just woke up, so you know. Yeah, so we already got JD.com earnings. Foot Locker earnings should be released at 6:40, so in about 10 minutes. Market's good, though. I bought Disney yesterday, and Disney looked pretty solid, so. Oof. Oh, man. But yeah, the Fed minutes is Wednesday. All right, so that's at least next week. Aside from that, there's nothing. It's a very slow week next week. But I bought Disney yesterday, remember? Small share size. And we're green in that, and so we'll take it, but I don't know, Sky. Looking at the poll today, most people think the market's going to end green so far out of 66 votes. We had Indian FX reserves come in at 544.72 billion. Indian deposit growth coming in at 8.2%. Indian bank loan growth coming at 17%. Chilean GDP coming at 0.3%. Not necessarily, Trung. Hey, good luck, SNR. Chilean GDP quarter over quarter came in at minus 1.2% versus minus 1% expected. What's up, Simo? All right, SPY at 397. We're going to be trading futures coming pretty soon here. We're going to wait for the Foot Locker earnings to come out, and then we're going to pivot directly to trading futures this morning. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're going to pivot to trading futures pretty quickly. Sorry, I'm awake. I'm sorry. Ugh. Yeah, JD.com at $59. So it's up a little bit. Disney up. Market rebounded again. I told you guys where the bias is, and this is an easy way you can tell what the bias is on stocks. Very simple way. Here's Disney. Very simple way you can tell where bias is, which is you just analyze. Number one is when you start paying attention to specific stocks, there's a few things that happens. The first thing is that you start to spot like ranges, and you start to spot like objective value levels, right? So you look at the entire range, and you kind of analyze where it very rarely sits at for long periods of time. So like on Disney here, for instance, Disney, when it breaks into the 80s, it usually bounces back very fast, and so when it breaks into the 80s, it bounces back quick. And so as it approaches that 80s levels, that's kind of where I started to buy into it. There's a bunch of places. You can use Benzinga's earnings calendar. You can use Earnings Whisper. But yeah, we're going to keep it short and sweet today for today's show. I'm telling you what, though, this heater helps, bro. All right, guys. So we had a scammer in our Discord named that boy Bobby BT. He was probably trying to pretend to be Bobby. So yeah, definitely a scammer. Dollar popped. Hey, what's up, Daniel? All right, so yeah, next couple weeks are going to be slow. No big weeks, no big releases for earnings, or yeah, no big releases for earnings or echo drops. You know. Market catalyst today. I mean, there's not really one. We got JD.com earnings. We've got what time is it? In 2 minutes we have what was it? JD.com and Foot Locker. So we got Foot Locker earnings dropping in 2 minutes. Maybe a look into retail, but overall pretty slow few weeks. Gap did well on earnings yesterday. Nice. Yeah, we don't really have any big echo releases today. Like I said, I looked into everything. Wednesday of next week will be a big day. Like Wednesday next week will be big. But as for like everything else, we don't really have anything else drop big until, today we have like Canadian IPPI. IPPI is the Industrial Production Price Index. It measures the change in the price of domestically produced goods sold by manufacturers. That drops this morning at 8:30. But aside from that, it's pretty slow, man. We got like the ECB people speaking. Yeah, we're like I said, after a certain point, after this drops, we might start trading some futures. Like I said, I do have kind of like a kids concert thing today. All right, guys, let's check out what Foot Locker showed up as. Scammers, man. Foot Locker is late. Could get up to 7%. Yeah, that's good. All right, Foot Locker, guys. Foot Locker's late. There's no big news. Mean you don't expect any big market moves, barring outside news. Not necessarily. It just means it's probably going to be a slow time. It's a holiday week. You know what I mean? So it's just a time where it's going to be slower. You know? Oh. Yeah, crypto big news, man. ROST. All right, so yeah, we're looking at Foot Locker. Ross is up big. I'm surprised stores like Ross are still around, to be honest, though. Let's see if the rally here, maybe. Oh, data's are actually good. Maybe we go green. Hey, I hope so, bro. We'll see. Ross is huge in Florida. Yeah. I'm going to trade a little bit. Let's see if we can get some good stuff going on. We're going to try to trade some today. Let's look at the E-mini. Might buy this dip here with 2. Oh, no, this is the regular E-mini. I got to get out of there. Whew, dude, I got out very lucky, man. I bought the regular E-mini. That's bad. Too early for me, guys. There's the micro. This is what I wanted to buy. I'll take 4 contracts of this. I'm just looking for the market to bounce a little bit, team. Let's see if we get a bounce back up. We're kind of trying to capitalize on this move. All right, so we're up a little bit in this trade. We caught a nice little bounce. We're just going to see if we bounce all the way back. I do the micro because the E-mini is just way too volatile, man. The E-mini just flies, bro, and I'm not trying to get stuck in it. You know, the range is just simply too large for the regular E-mini. So I can take, you know, 3-5 contracts of the micro and take about half of the regular E-mini, which is what I want. It's just going to be better. It's going to be, especially in pre-market. Yeah, I'll try not to, AJ. All right, so we got a nice little green trade here. We'll give it time to rip. All right, we got out a half right there. We have 2 contracts left. Riding this up. We're going to go ahead and cut it. So we just made about 25 bucks. We'll look for another pullback to jump in on. But not bad. Still waiting for Foot Locker numbers to drop. Let me know if you guys see them. We'll wait for another little dip here. Foot Locker looks like they're out. Let's see what they showed up as. Yeah, Foot Locker's out. They posted third quarter adjusted EPS of 127. It looks like expectations were for 109, so better than expected for Foot Locker. Sales of 2.17 billion. That can't be right. Yes, so sales of 2.1 billion. Or 2.17 billion beat the 209 estimates. Yeah, so they did better than expected. They also posted guidance. Yeah, we'll put the numbers for this up on screen. Here's the numbers for Foot Locker. Fiscal year EPS guidance is down 8 to 10%. Fiscal year sales are going to be down 4 to 5% in terms of guidance numbers. Fourth quarter adjusted EPS of 45 to 53. So they actually had better than expected. right, we're in 4 contracts of the micro. Looking to ride that bounce back up. But yeah, so they actually did a little bit better than expected in terms of guidance numbers. Here's their guidance numbers, which are a lot of the time the most relevant numbers here. We'll put them up in chat. Are they really? Oh, nice. We got a beautiful pop here. Hey. All right, we just took half off. I love the fills in pre-market for the E-mini. Way better fills. All right, we just made another 20 bucks. We're up a little bit under 50 right now. Scalping these moves on the E-mini. I'll take it. All right, so we get a little dip here. Should I buy this again? Yeah, so we're pulling back a little bit on the micro E-mini. No big data today that could affect commodity. Nah, nothing really big today, man. It's a slow day. It's gonna be a slow week next week too. I'm reading about this North Korea thing going on right now. That's kind of what I'm taking the time to read to. No big data today. Thanks. I'm going to try the micro E-mini. I usually do E-mini like little contracts this morning. I said to buy yesterday. Yeah, man. I mean, again, the logic of it makes sense. I think with the regular E-mini, a lot of people want to trade it, right? But I think even at best case scenario here with the regular E-mini, it's going to fluctuate super fast. You know, like the regular E-mini can turn against you very quickly. Like people complain sometimes. Like Top Steps has like a 15 contract max for me. On the regular base one, on the base combine, on the 50K combine, it's 5 contracts max. But people don't understand, like, bro, 5 contracts is plenty. It really is. Like, 5 contracts is so much buying power. It's so much movement in the regular E-mini that it doesn't matter. Like, with 5 contracts of the E-mini, that's the equivalent of, like, over 5,000 shares of the SPY. You know, like that thing moves so fast. And so it's like if you're trading the regular E-mini over the micro, like unless you've just got like a ton of room to trade it, you got to be really, really careful, you know. Yeah, I feel you. Particle, 100% makes sense. So the Italian industry minister says that Italy is mulling asking the EU to temporarily exempt one of their refineries in Sicily from embargo on Russian oil. Foot Locker raised fiscal year EPS and comp sales guidance. I might buy this again on the SPY here. Should I? Foot Locker still ripping up big. I'm not going to buy this. I think we're at the top of the range. I would buy this dip, but I think we're at the top of the range. I just don't know if it's going to be worth it. Hey, what's up, John? Yeah. Hey, well, good luck, Mark. Remember, it's just big size, brother. It's just big size, man. Bro, the Santa has new... the Santa Claus has put out a new movie, bro. Wow, dude. My dad used to always bring me to go see the Santa Claus movies, bro. Like, as a kid, for all my Louisianians in Baton Rouge, y'all might remember a place called Broadmoor Theater. Kind of sketchy in hindsight, a little bit sketchy of a movie theater, but like my dad used to bring me there during the holidays, and we'd watch. They would never play new movies, right? Like, it's not like the newest movies. They would play old movies for cheap, you know. And so we would go see these old movies at a place called Broadmoor Theater in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, when I was a kid. And one of the movies that we would always go see is the Santa Claus. And so they got a new one out on Disney Plus. I'm gonna have to watch it with my kids and mess with my dad a little bit. All right, guys. So I'm in Disney right now. Disney's moving up some. Hey, what's up, Liana? Tron opening soon? No, bro. There's not a new Tron movie. Is there? No. Are you trolling me? Tron 3, bro. Yeah, no Tron 3. Don't get my hopes up, bro. Tron is the ride park, Disney park. Honestly, bro, screw Disney parks. They need to make another Tron 3 movie, bro. Like, honestly, they left the last one on the cliffhanger. I mean, I know kind of the actors are getting old now, and I get it, but the last Tron movie was good, bro. Tron Legacy, that was good, man. I'm still mad they didn't create a sequel to the Tron movie, bro, because the last one was good. They never followed through with it. They left it on a cliffhanger, and, you know, they never followed through with it. Great movie. Good morning. Let's make some money. Hey, what's up, dude? All right, so we're up a little bit today. We made a little bit of money this morning. And honestly, I'm kind of like trading in pre. So I do kind of like trading in pre-market. It's kind of nice. So here's my trade so far. We have no losses yet. No losses yet. Let's see if we can keep it up. We got to buy in the dip and the SPY, scalping it back and forth. Troy, I like the movie Troy. Yeah, Poll says green. Yeah, 58% of people think the market ends green today. I don't know. It's a slower day right now. It really is a slower day. Is it possible to make $1,000 every day trading? No. No, it's not. And I'll explain why. Making something specific every single day is not possible. Like, you're going to have losing days. That's an inevitability. You're going to lose eventually. You're not going to just make $1,000 every day. That's just not how it works. Now, you can make $1,000 most days if you have a good enough system and strategy. But in order to do so safely long-term, you need hundreds of thousands of buying power. So, I mean, like, you could, but you need a lot of money to do so. If you look at the guru selling courses, which are mostly where the trolls come from, like, they're coming from people mad seeing the channel grow. And it feels good, man. It feels good to keep growing. Like, we've been growing ridiculously fast here, man. We're almost up to 100K. We've been growing by thousands and thousands of subscribers a month. And it just feels good, man. And you can kind of see some trolls get really weird. You know, they're spending their mornings in here with us. And so cheers to them, because you know they're struggling. But yeah, making $1,000 every day is not possible. Like, you can make $1,000 almost every day, but you're going to have some losing days thrown in there. And in order to do that safely, again, you're going to need 6 figs in buying power for sure. Like, deep, like, my guess would be you're going to need at least 300,000 to do so somewhat safely. And even still, it's pretty risky. Yeah, like, put it this way. If you got $1 million, making $1,000 a day is still what, like 200 and something $1,000 a year, which is still 20 something percent a year. You know, that's a lot. The S&P 500 gives you about 8 to 12% a year. And so, like, you could make the equivalent of roughly like 20-30% a year, which would be about $1,000 a day with $1 million account. But it's hard to do so. It's not easy to make 20-30% a year. Steve Burns said it best a little bit ago, where he said, look, don't let people fool you. Making over 30% a year is incredibly elite trading. And if you look at the penny stock gurus, they'll act like it's not, because they're trying to sell you courses, right? And in order to sell you those courses, they need to act like it's easier than it is, you know. And then they have all their followers kind of defending them. It's super toxic, man, you know, because their followers are so desperate to believe it's real because they've spent so much of their time and energy on it. And so just understand, it's hard to make money in trading. You need money to make money for sure, and you're always going to have losing days, is the point. Probably selling options, safe bet. Yeah, selling options, I don't know, man. No stocks with Top Step. What's your annual return? I'm not really going to be specific here. Again, like I said, in terms of capital gains last year, I made 20 something thousand, 20, 25 something, you know, roughly. Yeah, 100%, Scott. Been watching for years, never promoted FTX, Bixen honest, consistent, and a great channel to learn. Hey, thank you, bro. Yeah, bro, I don't post, like I said, dude. I don't need to promote the sketchy crypto platforms. I don't think we should really knock on the people that did though. Like again, I don't think it's really their fault. Like people promoted FTX. I don't think we should really get mad at them, you know? I just don't. I don't think we should get mad at them. I think that in the end, it's one of those things where nobody really saw this coming. It was the third largest exchange in the world. And so it's kind of like, here's an example. It's kind of like if Webull went out of business, right? Webull is one of the top stock trading platforms in the world. It's kind of like if Webull went out of business for some sketchy stuff. Are you going to get mad at the Webull affiliates? No, because it's not their fault, man. Webull, by all intents and purposes, looked legitimate, and it is legitimate, of course. SPY ripping up, breaking highs here, guys. Look at the SPY. Wow, SPY ripping up, breaking highs. We've made some money this morning. We haven't had one losing trade in pre-market, but we did miss out on this big pop. But so my point is like, I don't think we can really get super upset. You can't get mad at sponsorees. Like, I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way. Michael Phelps promoted cornflakes, Kellogg's cornflakes. If cornflakes went out of business, are we going to get mad at Michael Phelps for it? No. You know what I mean? We had you had Katy Perry like Pop Chips. If we found out some sketchy stuff about Pop Chips, are you going to get mad at Katy Perry? No. Taylor Swift like Diet Coke, or was endorsed by Diet Coke. If we found some sketchy stuff out about Diet Coke tomorrow, are we going to get mad at Taylor Swift? No. And so I think you have to look at it in that regard. I think what happens, like I said, I think in the end, you don't really know what some of these platforms are doing. And like, regardless of whether you see somebody promoting it, it's y'all's job to be careful with it. If you don't like it, you got to look into it outside of it. You can't get mad at the sponsorees. That's never been a thing. If you think that a lot of these celebs are really using, if you think Michael Phelps really loves Kellogg's cornflakes, you're probably their prime target, to be honest, in terms of advertising. Anyways, market just flew up, broke highs at 397.20s. Yeah, people are looking for someone to blame for their own decisions, 100%. And I feel for them. I really do. I feel for people that lost money in FTX, bro. But like, people are just mad and they're looking for somebody to blame, and that's a normal thing, right? And I never promoted FTX once. I never promoted I never promoted FTX, and so in that regard, it's one of those things where, you can't really get mad at people like that are sponsored by these platforms because, All right, guys. All right, guys. So we're getting a little bounce up here. Market's consolidating over 397s. Had a quick rebound here. Again, we bought Disney. Um, oh, wow. I bought some of the SPY yesterday, apparently, and I'm still sitting in it. Hey, you love to see it. I'm going to go ahead and take some profit here, guys. I got to show you guys this. We are in the SPY right now, bro. And we bought a little dip, and I completely forgot I bought this dip yesterday on the SPY. A forgotten trade, but hey, let's go ahead and cut it. You love to see it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut, well, frankly, most of this here. We'll take 20 shares off. We're going to go ahead and cut all of it. Made a cool little $160 overnight here. All right, there we go. Made about 160 bucks there. We're still in Disney also. SPY just broke highs again here. Ripping up pretty big right now. AMC Gamma squeeze today or no? I don't know, man. Yeah, for sure, Simo. Yeah, I mean, I'm just cutting it. I'm up so much already. Like yesterday and today were such green days that I'm just going to take my little $160 in profit here, team. What the heck is this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got a bunch of different accounts, bro. Like I really do. I got a lot of different accounts. And again, we are green in Top Step today too. I mean, we scalped a few different things. If you want to take part, we're in the 150K combine on Top Step. And I've noticed, again, what I like to do in this competition is I like to take small size using micros. I'll buy like 3 to 5 contracts in the micros. It's perfect size for me. It really is perfect size for me. If you want to check out Top Step and try to get funded in futures, they're the most legitimate funded account program. Like I see a lot of people scramble to get around the PDT rule, but Top Step futures is the easiest way to do it. You know, you can get your feet wet in futures without risking a ton. There's no PDT in futures. You can trade essentially the S&P 500 like you can see here with no PDT restrictions. They are a sponsor of mine, and so I'm definitely biased in their favor. But if you want to check out Top Step, again, great way to help support your boy and support this channel. I'll post this link here. Great way to help support the channel. Yeah, about 5 years maybe, Devin. But yeah, if you want to get around the PDT world, Top Step's the most legitimate funded account program in the world. They pay out millions every year. They fund thousands of traders a year. They're regulated by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They paid out over like $7 million since 2020 in withdrawals, not just funding, but in actual withdrawals. And so they're a very legit funded account program / prop firm. They give you a demo. If you can hit their target on the demo while following their rules, they fund you between 50 to 150,000 with a 90% split. No, Wayne. Yeah, you don't have to give your social or anything. All right, guys. So again, we're getting a little bit of a dip. I'm tempted to buy this dip, but I think I'm just going to wait. All right, guys. So again, we're pulling back here. I'm watching this support level right now. Yeah, I don't know what the next CPI data will be. My cousin almost got stuck. My guess is once you're funded, you might have to give them the social, but I'm not sure. Reach out to them. I haven't had to give them my social yet. Oh, I actually have had to give them my social, but I'm an affiliate of them, and so I'm a little bit different. I've had to give them a W-9, which is just like a work form. I hope so. What PSI do I put in my tires at, bro? Honestly, that's a normal question here. Depends on what kind of car you got. If you got an SUV, you put in, a little bit more. Generally, it's between like 35 and 40 psi. You put a little bit more in the back tires versus the front. So we did get a pop right at that support level that we had. A pop right at that support level at about 3900s. What's up, Nan? Do you own any Lucid shares, bro? No, I don't. Because Lucid is an up-and-coming EV brand that I'm just not confident in. Like, again, I think most of these up-and-coming EV brands are going to fail. I like Lucid a little bit more than some other ones because I've actually seen some Lucids in person, which means a few different things. The first thing it means is that they're actually producing some vehicles. The second thing it means is that they're pretty cool-looking cars. And so I do like Lucids, actually, but I'm pretty skeptical of... I'm pretty skeptical of... I'm pretty skeptical of all these EV brands that aren't Tesla, really. Most of them will fail, I think. Not Lucid, though. I think Lucid's actually kind of solid. Mullen will definitely fail. Mullen, let me rephrase. Mullen might not fail, but Mullen will fail as a standalone automobile brand. Point is, Mullen might get bought out by the big boys. So, like, somebody might roll along and buy Mullen. One of the big automobile producers might buy Mullen. They might buy them out for their technology. But like Mullen as a standalone automobile company is almost certainly going to fail. A buyout could happen for sure, but everything else, nah. All right, big pop up, breaking highs again here. Again, we're still in Disney right now too, so we're in Disney. We're riding Disney up. I'll sit in Disney right now. We got 50 shares at Disney. All right, so we popped up, broke highs. We're pulling back a little bit now. Oh man, I'm drinking some matcha here. All right, guys. All right, guys. So yeah, we're dipping down a little bit. I kind of want to buy the dip, but I think I'm just gonna wait here, man. We already made hundreds in Disney. Uh, just in P&L on the day alone. Uh, we're up about 120 bucks just on the day, and that's in a few different things. Disney, AMC, and so we'll see if we can keep it up here. We're pulling back some now. I think we'll just kind of wait and jump in something if we pull back. No real big economic reports today. Meta moving. Yeah, we're at 113.50s for Meta. Meta actually looking strong here, man. I should have my swing trade. One of the only losses I've had in swing trading over the last couple weeks was Meta, and it looks like I should have stayed in that thing, man, because that thing is ripping up. Yeah. Skyrocketing before December, bouncing a previous week. I'm not sure. Yeah, like I said, I got to close the stream down a little bit early today, guys. John is my name, Young. All right, guys. So yeah, we're kind of sitting back. I kind of want to buy this dip. I'm gonna buy 2 contracts here. See if we can catch a little bit. I do think we're gonna probably reverse eventually, but the market's moving up enough to where I can jump in with 2. See if we get a little pop back up. VWAP's been following it up too, so volume's kind of been following up to a certain extent as well. Hopefully it continues. Like I said, we're up small on the day, but we haven't had one losing trade yet. Let me knock on wood. Hopefully we don't end up hurting our run here. See if we bounce up here. Finally pulling back some. Also, y'all do me a favor. Give me a follow on Twitter. We do this live for free every day. We don't claim to be experts. Again, you get haters, but like most of the time, like I got a few theories on haters. Haters are just people we banned before, and they're still big mad about getting banned. They also could be people I know in real life that are just kind of being insecure because I'm out here on YouTube. That's actually a big possibility. I know I at least got a couple people like that I've actually seen. Unfortunately, I'm not going to tell people how I know, but I've actually seen a few people that I know in real life kind of get weird. It is what it is, but show support for the channel here, guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're green a little bit. I'm going to buy a little bit more into this. We got 4 contracts there. But if you want to give me a follow on Twitter, I certainly appreciate it. No, we're going to have to close. Top step was the best thing happened to me for my trading skill. Thanks, God. All good, Daryl. All good, brother. Yeah, like and sub, everybody. What do you think about Foot Locker earnings? Foot Locker did really, really well. Hey, thank you, Mark. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. It's at beginner trades. At beginner trades. Yeah, we're gonna have to close it down much earlier than we normally do. Like I said, I got kids' grandparents' day thing today too. All right, so we're in 4 contracts of the micro. Again, try to give it time to bounce back up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really like super mad about the haters, guys. Like, I'm really just kind of talking. I think it's kind of like interesting conversations. I'm kind of trying to fill dead space here because it's kind of like early. There's not really much going on, so I'm just kind of talking. Uh, I am in 4 contracts here though, and I'm gonna give it some room. We're already really nice and green on the day. Do y'all think it's a good idea? Do y'all think it's a good idea that Michael Burry is so short? He said people have no idea how short he is. Do y'all think it's good that he's as short as he is? We got Reed for the past month. Yeah, yeah. He said he came out with something that said you have no idea how short I am. Me and my dog Jack. No, no, not like short as in height, guys. I'm talking about he is short, not in height. He's shorting the market, is what he is. He's shorting the market. Hey, thank you for all the Twitter follows, hey guys. Thank you so much, Twilight, Shamsa, Matthew. Hey, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Uh, but no, like short in the market. He's shorting the market. He's betting the market's going to go down. Is essentially what he's betting. Now we're going to take one more contract here. One more contract around the support level that we played off of many times. And so our average is right around here. And it is pre, so I think I got to be a little bit more patient with it. I'm watching the SPY here. We'll see if we get a pop. He's front running next year's drop. Mark. What's your prediction on that Soxel? I don't really trade that one a ton, man. Do you think market will go down, John, as in Michael Burry? I think long term, possibly. But I also think that we've been dropping for about the last year straight. And so I don't think it's going to just continue down forever like bears do. You get a lot of people who just get really biased on the downside. And in that regard, they just kind of ignore logic sometimes, I think. Like I said, you got some big YouTubers telling people the market's going to hit the zero. And I just think that's unlikely. I think that's so unlikely. Hey, all good, Amanda. No worries. But yeah, so again, do I think the market could drop more? Sure. Do I think the market's just going to drop endlessly and it's going to put us into some big, like 1920s like crash in stocks? No, I don't think that's going to happen at all. I think we're down so much already. I think the Fed's rate hikes are starting to see some progress here. People aren't reporting it, but CPI was lower than expected, lower than the previous time. PPI was lower than expected, lower than the previous time. And so that could indicate that some of these rate hikes are starting to do what they're supposed to do here. But, you don't really know for sure. It's just something that you kind of got to wait out. Yeah, 100%, Kieran. Nothing less. For sure. Yeah, I just think telling anybody that the stock market is going to go to zero is just dumb. Like, it's just somebody that maybe their ego is out of control, but like the market's never going to hit zero. Like the stock market, at least. It can't. They would never let it, you know? My sun is up. Oh, hey, baby. I don't know. I don't have it. Yeah, it's my heater. All right, so we're about break even on this trade now. Let's see if we get into the green here. I'd love to see the market fly up and rip up some more. We'll see. So we did bounce exactly off of that level we drew here, which gives me some confidence. We still need a break, though. So we do need a break. I do love the bounce, though. The bounce is really nice. Sets us up for a potential, hold here, hopefully. We're just consolidating. Volkswagen says that they're going to halt their manual car production. Yeah, 5 speeds are kind of going out the door, unfortunately. Hey, nice particle. Yeah, that level worked great, man. Hey, what's up, Manny? Yeah, we're just gonna let it consolidate. We're slightly green on the day, slightly green, and that's okay. We'll take the green day. Gotta patiently sitting here waiting. I prefer manual. I like 5 speeds too. It depends though. Now, at this point in time, automatics have gotten so efficient that you don't need 5 speeds anymore. You just don't. And so they are becoming obsolete. You just don't need them anymore. The automatics have become so efficient at doing what 5 speeds used to do. And I know there's the argument like you want to control, but like autos are so much faster now anyway. Like the fastest cars are autos, unfortunately. And I'm a big Motorhead guy. Like I love cars, but it's just the truth. Technology has rendered 5 speeds obsolete. All right, so we're slightly green here on this one, or close to it. All right, we're kind of chopping sideways. We got a little range here, though. We bounced right at that level we talked about, man. And so, again, that level we've been calling out is holding really well. So people are talking about Tesla or Twitter firing a lot of the people. Y'all think it's a good or bad thing? I've used a top step with Quant Tower. Yeah, I like 5 speeds as well. I really do. But yeah, guys, listen, if you want to check out the platform I'm using Top Step, and this is called Quant Tower. You can use it on the Top Step Combine. Check the link. A great way to help support your boy here and support this channel. We are in the Top Step 150K Combine. We're doing really nicely today, though. Again, we bought money. Whoa. Yeah, we're in the 150K Combine, but in stocks, we made a ton of money. Like, we made a bunch of money in stocks. We made a bunch of money in crypto. Or not crypto, I'm sorry. We made a bunch of money in stocks. We made a bunch of money in the SPY today. So we bought the SPY and we held that. We also made money in Disney. We're sitting in Disney right now, and we've rode Disney up really nicely from about 91s. And so we're in Disney right now. We're just kind of sitting in that. We are in this futures trade, but we're already pretty green on the day anyway. So at the very worst, this will be break even. Just kind of giving myself a chance to get a little bit deeper into the cushion before I close it down on the day. Because we're not gonna be able to trade the opening bell today, guys, unfortunately. Yeah, so we are going to put it in sub-only mode for the last couple of minutes of the stream. Announce yourself. Show us that you're sub, guys. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much. It could be a head and shoulders here. We're testing this big level that I drew here. We're not going to hold it forever, though. I do want to see the SPY bounce at 397. Like, that's what I'm holding it for. Disney's actually moving up, really. Hey, thank you, Wayne. Thank you, brother. Hey, thank you, Ricky. Yeah, what I'm looking at the SPY right now. Yeah, the SPY's right at 397. So if we break under 397s, I'll cut it. But again, we're just kind of poking around. If we get out today, we'll be pretty close to break even right now anyway. And so we're going to let the SPY try to hold over 397. If it doesn't, we'll just cut it and get out pretty close to break even. Very green on the day, though. Like I said, we made about $160 on the SPY today, overnight. Hey, thank you, JM. So we're up really nicely today as a whole anyway. And so if we lose on this trade, we'll still be out pretty close to break even. Like I said, on the SPY right now, if you look at the SPY, we're right at 397s. And I think that's a big support level. It's a previous resistance level as well from this level here. So 397s is right around there. And so in that regard, I do want to let it test that. If it doesn't hold, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, we're down $65 on this trade, and we're already up like $45. So we'd literally be down about $20 on the day. So barely anything, but the SPY is testing 397 now, so we're going to get ready to cut it if it breaks. Hey, what's up, Chris? Yeah, man, I've got a kid thing to do today. We got like a kid recital. I got to go do, Jack has a recital today at school, which is why we're not keeping the stream up. Disney's actually breaking highs, though, so that's good. Maybe it'll drag the SPY up with for me. All right, I'm probably about to have to cut this now, unfortunately. I'll give it 1 second. Yeah, I'll give it 1 more second. Just because a lot of times we break under whole dollars and fake out, but I get my hands over the cover button. Either way, it's a small trade. Yeah, it's the micro E-mini Lee. That's what it is. And again, if you want to check out Top Step, I'm in the 150K combine. Great way to help support the channel. Here's the link. Also, y'all check out Chart Prime. There's the link if you want to check out Top Step. Top Step is the easiest way to get around the PDT rule. If you look at me trading this, there's no PDT restrictions. I can day trade short. I buy market, buy bid, sell ask, all that good stuff. What they do is they give you a demo. And if you can hit the target on the demo while following their rules and conditions, then they fund you between 50 up to 150,000 with a 90% split. Regulated by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, pay out millions, fund thousands of traders a year. Also, thank you, Jam, for becoming a member, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so we did pop right back over that 397 level. Also, guys, y'all check out Chart Prime. Chart Prime is incredibly useful as yeah, there we go. So we popped right back over that level here, which is kind of what happens with these fake out levels sometimes. It's a big level on 397 on the SPY, though. So like on the SPY, 397 whole dollar level is right where we have that line. And so I did want to let it test that. But yeah, if you look at Chart Prime here, guys, Chart Prime is a trading view indicator service. And this is why I really love using them, right? Just to show you this one example right here. This is why I really love using Chart Prime. Is because, hold on, if you look at Chart Prime here, This thing literally shows you not only the correlations. If you look on the screen, you can see the correlations between stuff right here. All right, so you can see these correlations right here. If you look at this, that's the correlations between different things. So I can see like on the Dixie with the SPY right now, there's a very strong negative correlation. But the way I like using this is simple. If we get two of these indicators, it shows you candlesticks. You can see bullish engulfing candlestick, and you can see this blue is a possible reversal up. And so it gives you proprietary algorithms that you can use, and if you combine them together, really nice accuracy, we get a big bounce, you know. And again, you can use this a ton. There's so many different ways to use this system in your trading, and it's just surprisingly accurate at predicting top and bottom momentum. And you can kind of use it to like write it down, bearish engulfing, and you keep scrolling back to see like very accurate at predicting bottoms. Like, look at these bottoms right here. Two bullish engulfing candles. Again, two of them grouped together at once. Huge bounce. All these bullish engulfing candles and reversal up. Nice little bounce there. And so again, it's called Chart Prime. It's a trading view indicator service. If you want to check it out, I'll post this link. Great way to help support the channel. We're still in this trade. Kind of sitting back here right now. But if you want to check out Chart Prime, here is that link. All these, these are both sponsors of my channel. And so they're both sponsors of my channel. So, you know, they are sponsors of mine. A great way to help support the channel. Now, we got a video going over it in Cal. I'll try to, let me find that video for you, bro, if you want it. Again, we're just kind of sitting in this trade, close to break even on the day as we speak. And I'll try to give it time to bounce or do something. But yeah, here's the Chart Prime video if you want to check it out. But yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna close it down. I'll update you guys in the Discord about what happens with this specific trade. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down, guys. Again, I got to start getting ready, and I just don't have time to stream today. Like I said, I got my son's recitals today, and so I got to go to that and kind of do all that stuff today. So y'all be ready, guys. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Stay safe in the market. Today's probably, guys, it's probably going to be a very, very slow day. It's probably going to be a very, very slow day, you know. And so with that, you want to just be careful. The volume is probably going to be a little bit lighter than normal today. It's not really the easiest day to trade, you know. No, I have all of them. I have all the Chart Prime stuff. It's all one big package. You know, it's about $50 a month. You can get 20% off if you use my promo code. Yeah, it's $57 a month. And again, you can get 20% off if you use my code. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Love you all. Have a good day. Go Tigers. We'll see how the sun goes. Yeah, my son's feeling better. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Y'all stay safe.